Customers are facing challenges with data management scenarios. When during data migration, an organization has to write custom code or use a third-party tool to import bulk data. To help elevate this pain point, Microsoft Dynamics team has developed a cloud data loader for Dynamics CRM Online. The key benefit of this feature is the ability to move your data to CRM Online and cut down on the implementation costs. This new service is now available in the preview mode, so customers can get early access and provide feedback. This is currently only available to North America-based CRM organizations. Please note that preview features aren't meant for production use and are subject to a separate supplemental terms of use for preview features. Here is a high-level conceptual flow of the data loader. The user logs in the portal with their CRM credentials and uploads the flat files for all the entities that need importing. This data is first imported in the cloud staging database, and then the user can run some basic data quality validation and also fix invalid data in an Excel experience. When the data is ready, we can start the import to CRM, which in turn uses the SDK to import the data in CRM Online instance. Let's walk through this service and see it in action. This is the LCS dashboard that you will land to once you enter your CRM credentials and log in into LCS. The very first step that you need to do is deploy a new runtime. For that, click on Deployed Runtimes and click on Add and enter your CRM credentials. And click on Fetch CRM Instances. This will go and fetch all the CRM organizations that you have access to, and you will see that in the drop-down. So I have access to many deployments. Select one and click Deploy Runtime. What this does is it deploys a brand new runtime for your organization. This allows data isolation as well as enables us to deploy the runtime closer to the CRM instance data center. That way we can have the least latency when we are moving data. The deploy might take 15 to 30 minutes to complete. Once the deployment is done, the next step would be to configure the file format. For that, click on Configure File Format button. And here, make sure you have the correct instance selected or CRM organization selected. Click Add. Here I already have a file format which I have created, but you could click Add and enter the name of the file format and all the details. What I have here is a standard CSV file format that I've created for this instance because my data files are going to be in this format in English locale, UTF-8, comma delimited, etc. Once you have saved this, we complete the first step, which is configuring the data loader. Now we'll move on to the second step, which is setting up a new import data project. Once the configuration steps are completed, you are set to begin importing data into this instance. For that, click on the Import button. Give your project a name. I'm going to name it Accounts and Context Import. Select the instance, Karina 1. Next. In this wizard, in the second step of the wizard, select the file format which you're uploading, and you will see all the entities which are being pulled from the metadata of your CRM organization. Custom entities, all entities will show up here. I'm going to select account because that's what I would like to import, and select a CSV file and click upload. This will upload to the cloud storage. of the data loader. Here you can add multiple files in the same project. So I'm going to select contact now and upload the contact flat file. Once both the files are uploaded, click next. In the third step of this wizard, you will map the source column with your target entities column. The data loader does the best matching to start with, and it shows you this is your source field which came from your file, and these are your entity fields. Everything I see is mapped correctly as I want. Though I have a reference to contact in my account entity, I would like to map it to the account alternate key. So I have created an alternate key on the contact's name and last name. That will show up, all the alternate keys will also show up in this drop down. As you see here, there are three: primary contact first name and last name. So I want to map it to first name, which is an alternate key, and the alternate and the last name. Once I have completed my mapping, I'll click next and start the job. This will start the job of importing the data into the staging table. So at this point, the job is going to import it to the staging table and not into CRM. Once the job has started, you will see it show up on the dashboard. Click on the jobs card view and you will see details of all the records that made into staging. On your left hand side, you see there were two entities which we uploaded, account and contact. I had 100 records in account and 100 in contact. All of them made it into staging. And for account, there is one in error state. This is because I have ran validate on this. So a validate validates the metadata and look up for all the data in staging. To look at the error, just click on the not validate record and you will see the error detail. The error detail here says that property account rating code with value 20 is not valid value for the option set. The customer here can fix this error in staging by clicking on download to Excel, and shows you in an Excel experience. Since there was only one record in error state, you just see one here. Since I know what the issue was, I can come here, fix it, change it to 1 because I know that works, and publish it back. The publish is pushing the data back into the staging. So when I refresh it in the staging grid, you will see that the error disappeared and now it shows all the 100 records are in valid state. Once I'm happy with my data, I validated it, I fixed my validation errors, I'm like, okay, I'm ready to start pushing this data into CRM. For that, click on Import All to CRM. As soon as you click that, in the background, a job has been kicked off to pick all the entities in your data project and start the import project into CRM. On this Import to CRM tab, you can see the progress of the entities and how many made it in, if there were errors, etc. So here is a completed view of a job which completed importing data into CRM. From this view, you can see there were 100 records, 99 made it fine in CRM, but 1 errored out. And for contact, 4 errored out. The error records will be in staging. As you see here, there are some marked complete. You can filter for only errors, look at the errors, fix it again, restart your import. and the retry of the import will only import the not started records. It will not re-import the ones that have already been completed. So this way you can have an iterative experience of importing data into CRM, fixing it in staging, and retrying it. I would like to call out an important feature of Data Loader, that is encryption. All the data that you have uploaded is encrypted in our backend to ensure privacy of your data. Our goal is to have the Data Loader empower organizations to quickly and easily move data into CRM Online without writing custom code and with high throughput. Please refer to the blog post for more details on this feature. Thanks for watching.